Today on Offending Everybody, I'm gonna roast some famous pop singers, so buckle up, it's about to get mean. Starting out with that raccoon-faced Taylor Swift. Always amazes me how a girl can be like, I don't like my face. You know what? I'll just draw on a new one. And Taylor needs makeup. Without it, she looks like she's one dry away from having her meth for the evening. And who are these people saying Taylor is attractive? If you put your hand over her face, she has the body of a 12-year-old boy. Maybe if I was Catholic, I'd be into that. You shouldn't make jokes about the Catholic Church. Hey, I already did my time with Father Cunningham. I still remember what you did. Speaking of children, Ariana Grande, who's been blessed with a permanent just legal face. And Ariana, we get it. Your dad didn't love you, so you lash out and make impulsive decisions like marrying a Make-A-Wish kid or killing Mac Miller. Hey, she didn't kill Mac Miller. He died from an accidental overdose. Alright, I know she didn't kill him, but how do you accidentally overdose? You can accidentally slip and fall or choke on some broccoli, but how do you accidentally ingest alcohol, cocaine, and fentanyl? He didn't know what the outcome would be, alright? Didn't know? Maybe he should have Googled Chris Farley or Heath Ledger and seen what a buffet full of drugs gets you. Have I successfully offended everyone yet? No? Alright, I'll keep going. Ariana made headlines when she got engaged to Pete Davidson after just 1 month of dating. Pete is not on this list because he's essentially unroastable. Sure, he looks like a crackhead in an open casket, but Pete is a winner. Pete was featured on MTV at 19, he joined SNL at 20, had his first hour-long special at 22, he banged Ariana Grande, and his rebound was Kate Beckinsale. I have no idea what this guy wants to kill himself when he's been hitting nothing but net his entire life. Speaking of people on top of their game, Lady Gaga. Can we all stop saying Bradley and Gaga should hook up? Bradley won Sexiest Man of the Year, while Lady Gaga looks like she got halfway through her gender reassignment surgery and gave up. Lucky for us, she kept one nut just so she could hit those low notes. And you know why she wears such ridiculous outfits? It's to distract us from that parrot beak of a nose she's rocking. Maybe if you lose your Versace endorsements, Fruit Loops will pick you up. Her nose isn't that big. Bro, when your celebrity lookalike is Lois from Family Guy, you got a big schnoz. Speaking of big body parts, Katy Perry. Katy started her career singing about lesing out with a girl. First off, Ellen is the first one to make carpet munching mainstream. Let's just get that out of the way. Secondly, the only great thing to come out of Katy's career is Left Shark.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I miss you, buddy. I miss you and your poor dancing skills.
He's just trying his best, okay?
Well, that's what you get when you take an aquatic creature and parade it around for people's entertainment. Hashtag leave Jaws at sea. Speaking of large sea creatures, Lizzo. A lot of you are probably thinking I'm going to make fun of her weight, but that's beneath me. I'm not going to sit here and say her cheeks look like she's hoarding acorns for the winter, or her body gives off a distinct bacon aroma, or when she yawns, you can clearly see the wrapper of a double cheeseburger stuck between her fat rolls. I'm not going to say those mean, yet true statements.
You know she's a role model for body positivity.
What the f***? Are you serious? You think it's a good idea for her to walk around with her Make Diabetes Great Again hat when heart disease is the #1 killer in America? Plus, waddling around saying you shouldn't make comments about my weight is like a teenager saying you shouldn't shame me for smoking.
Maybe what people put in their bodies is no one else's business.
All I'm saying is if a bartender can kick you out for being too drunk, then Wendy's should make you step on a scale before ordering that Baconator. Speaking of tainted meat, Miley Cyrus. I think we all remember Miley's coming out performance at the 2013 VMAs. You know, where she dressed as a Care Bear with syphilis, setting up the double standard that it's okay to assault someone as long as you use a foam hand. That's why all charges were dropped when Tigger gave me a handy behind Space Mountain. You know the wonderful thing about Tiggers? They keep their mouths shut. Then Miley decides to strip down and show that raw piece of chicken she calls an ass. Ugh, only a homeless person would stick that turkey in their mouth. Speaking of stupid kids, Justin Bieber. At age 13, the Biebs was thrusted into fame and within a couple of years had hundreds of millions of dollars. Total shocker, he ended up such a piece of shit. Imagine being 15 and having an army of whores waiting backstage just to taste your meat stick. If that happened to me, my ego would be out of control. If anyone talks smack to me, I would just send him a video of me by my private pool getting delivered drinks by a whole bunch of midgets as I'm motorboating a whole bunch of porn stars. Why? Because I fucking can, that's why. Am I jealous? A little. Right now I can only afford one Oompa Loompa, and I'm afraid if he gets too drunk, he'll want to stick it in my chocolate factory. Speaking of butt sex, Ed Sheeran. Now considering he doesn't have a soul, I'll go easy on him.
Ginger jokes aren't funny.
Sure they are. Hey, what's the most unrealistic thing about Harry Potter?
What?
A ginger had 2 friends.
You know, a lot of people like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, but how could he ever date him knowing he's looking at other girls? Huh? You get it? You get it? Because he's cross-eyed? And lastly, we have Billie Eilish, who looks like a beanbag chair that took some acid. No, wait, I can do better than that. Billie looks like if Nicolas Cage became goth and fucked an electric eel. Yeah, that's right on the money. Billie has 7 Grammys, which just goes to show you, a depressed girl whispering into autotune is still better than anything Nicki Minaj makes. Bitch really took having a seizure and put it on Spotify. That seems like enough people to roast for one video. Who do you guys think I should roast next? Please, let me know down in the comments. And for the last time, Taylor, get off your knees! You look like a thirsty altar boy.
You know what you want to do. Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh, push the button. Push the button.